Chat, what is good? We are live. Thank you for being here. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. If you don't know, my name is TAETRO. We're doing some live beat making today, possibly partaking in some crimes, theft in particular. Not that I encourage anybody to steal, but hopefully we'll do some ethical stealing today. Make some music in Ableton Live. Been a while since we had just a straight up music making stream, so I'm so happy to be with you all today. Who's here? I see King Brewster, White, OSR The Journey. I see Sarah Roboski, ARP C, Prod by Zippy. Hello, thank you for being here. Edo Yama is here as well. STK in the house. DD Haynes, Gary Carnes, thank you for being here. Shout out to all the members. Thank you all so much. All those people with those cool icons next to their name, they are channel members. They help support this channel because, as you know, ad revenue doesn't always pay the bills. Sponsorships don't always pay the bills. If you want to directly support a creator like me for putting out content that can help you grow as a music producer or content that you just enjoy, you can hit the join button right below the video, become a member, and there's some cool perks that come with that, like a free sample pack. If you become a VIP member, you get my ritual sample pack for free. And also all members, no matter what tier you join at, you can get a little free mini pack, 10 samples. That's available to you instantly when you become a member in the community tab. And also, we have our track review stream coming up on Saturday. I'm gonna put that event page up at the end of the stream today. If you wanna submit music to that and get my feedback on your music, get your music played live on stream, become a member, join, connect your Discord account, and you can submit music to that. It should be fun. White says, love the shirt. Thank you so much. SDK says, in-ears looking good. Thank you for pointing that out. Yes, I'm wearing my Ultimate Ears in-ear monitors. These are so nice. I don't know if you can really see them. Let me see if I can show them in the overhead cam, and then I'll have to put them back in. We should have a good show today. I have a bone to pick with you, but I'll bring that up in a moment. These are kind of not set up for this, but hey, let's go to this number 2. So they have this cool plate on them. That's like a mother of pearl style plate, but there's changeable plates. I also have mirrored plates for them. So very customizable. They sound awesome. And if you want to save 20%, they're not a stream sponsor today, but I did put the link in if you're trying to get yourself some in-ear monitors. I cannot recommend them enough. They did hook me up for free. We did that sponsored Beat Diaries video, which if you didn't watch, it's a cool one, using the SB404 on a road trip. That video is up. Oh, Jazz says, love the ritual sample pack. Nice. I'm glad you like it. What's good, CLE? Thank you for being here. Hello, Ray Calvin. Somebody just downloaded 10 free random samples. Hello. Thank you. You must be a member because you're accessing it from the community tab. Where are we? That's a good question. Where are you? Drop it in the chat. I am in cloudy, rainy Los Angeles, cold Los Angeles, sub 60 degrees. I need a parka. I need mittens. I need all of the above. But like I said, we're going to make some cool music today. I think I just showed it, but I've got my Akai MPK Mini, which I know you all love very much. But first of all, chat, we have beef. We have a problem because usually I rely on you all to let me know if something is strange on the stream. Let me know if something ain't right. And my last stream and some streams since have been looking scuffed. And you might look at this is a previous stream, and say, oh, this looks normal. This is not normal. What's up with this? This is like gray. That should be yellow. We can tell that that green little thing there should be green. And nobody said a word, all in chat. And this is not the first time this has happened. Something looks crazy visually or something, and nobody tells me. Nonetheless, we fixed it today. But don't worry, I figured it out on my own. Oh, it snowed back in Massachusetts. Interesting. My mom and dad are in the chat. Cold, snowy Minsk, says I'm white. Oh my gosh, I need a fire. 77 Social says, tune in from Texas, 80 degrees. Proud by Zippy is turning in from Madeira Island in Portugal. My family hails from São Miguel. So maybe we're connected in some sort of way. If you're watching this later, well, first of all, if you're watching this live, thank you. Shout out to all of you. Please leave a like on the stream as you're watching it right now. If you're watching this later, also leave a like, but also leave a comment and let me know that you're watching this later. Hello, thank you so much for viewing this later. But also, I need your help if you're watching this later. If you could be that first person in the comment section to type stream starts at and then put the timestamp, that would be extremely helpful for everybody else who wants to watch later as well. I've got a Star Wars kind of holiday themed mug here. Coffee with a splash of coconut almond milk, which makes it taste pretty good. And we have some cool stuff going on today. I want to let you all know there is, of course, a pinned comment at the top. Pay attention to that, top of the chat. But that is, of course, telling you that I have a new track coming out, and that track is called Ghost. I'm really excited about this track. This is one of my favorite tracks that I've produced in a while, but the pre-save link is up. You could pre-order on iTunes if you wanted to do that, but more importantly, pre-save it on Spotify. Run those Spotify numbers up if you can. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. I did I put a new painting video up on my Instagram today, but I painted actually the album art for this track as I did the last track, but this one is more abstract. So this is an abstract painting. It might be a little bit too bright for you to be able to actually see it, see the color definition and things like that, but a little bit of an abstract painting. That track was written by a ghost, and that will be coming out next Thursday. So now on next Thursday's stream, we'll be celebrating the release of that track. And it should be fun. That's in the Azores, but yes, part of Portugal. Yes, I don't know the distinction, I guess. Another thing, we're just chilling, right? We can just chill at the top of the stream. I think that's pretty fun. I went to this kind of flea market that happens every week out here in LA, and I actually found this cool booth with a bunch of stickers, and here's some of the stickers that I got. And my SP404 is in desperate need of some stickers. There were lots of Pokemon. I mean, this Pikachu one is just class. Like, this is lo-fi, chill Pikachu sticker, right? We got Hoyun. Love her. That one's just cool. It's like a gumball machine, but with planets, and it's an astronaut. Some Grimer. Am I right? It's Grimer. Gary's from Joburg in South Africa. Amazing, amazing. Hello, hello, hello. So yeah, I think on the Saturday stream when we do the track reviews, please submit your music, members. I think while I listen to the tracks, I'm going to also put stickers on my 404. I think that could be fun. If you think that's a good idea, please let me know. But yes, you're probably wondering about the title, how we are going to be participating in crime today. And actually, let me bring this up here. I talked about this a little bit earlier in the week, but it kind of sparked the idea for this stream topic today. So, of course, friend of the show, that's the wrong button. Friend of the show, Doll Trick, was featured on Ableton's One Thing. But what I noticed when I was watching it is Claire did a very smart thing and dropped this comment at the top because, you know, peace and love to my friends over at Ableton. Oh, actually, they did link her Instagram. I take it back. Sometimes I see artists featured on their channel and they don't link to them. But anyway, Daltrick capitalizing on this moment as she should, and linked a free vocal chop pack, or not pack, just vocal chop sample. So if you want to grab that, you can. I, of course, grabbed it. And we're going to be using it today. Let me see if I can just play you a quick preview. All right, that's a quick preview. Now, Daltrick also offered up the wet version, which is what we just heard, but also the dry version. Now, with Peace and Love, if you see this, I didn't know Daltrick was selling NFTs because it appears that there's only a PNG file here. So, with Peace and Love to Daltrick, I bought my first Daltrick NFT. What can I say? There we go. But those are available for free, but if you can throw a couple dollars to Daltrick on that, it's like a pay what you can situation where you can download for free if you want, or you can throw down some money. Not only that, those are not the only samples we're stealing today. Friend of the show as well. Where can I find this?
What is good, YouTube? It's your girl Majesty here.
Drop the Go Crazy Majesties in chat. I'm a little late to this party, but Majesty recently hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, which I think is really dope, and dropped a free vocal chop kit, which you can get for free on that video. If you're going to say, how do I get this? How do I get this? Literally just copy and type this title into YouTube or whatever, find Majesty's video. You're probably already subscribed. Click her download link, and then you can download that pack for free. Let me see if I can find that really quick, do a little preview of that. So we got lots of vocal chops today to steal. Yes, we are going crazy, Majesty, in the chat. So lots. That's really fun. We love artists putting out free samples. We love that. So let's support the artists. Grab their samples for free. Throw down some money if you can. That would be amazing. But not to mention, speaking of free samples, I do want to remind everybody, if you haven't got it yet, go to TAETRO.com, click on sample packs, and right there, available to everybody, 25 free samples. These are just 25 free loops from Beattober as a sign of appreciation to the community for all the fun that we did in Beattober, which we did send off that just a little bit over $6,000 donation over to Music and Youth. They were very, very pleased, very happy. Talked to the folks over there, and they were stoked for that. So, free samples abound. Please take advantage. Diana, I am well. Thank you for asking. I hope you are well as well. OC later says, peace and love from Sydney, Australia. Thank you for tuning in. It's like a weird time to be watching from Australia, no? Is it like late or early? I don't really know how it works. And that's all the things we needed to talk about today. Yes, the Ghost track is coming out next week, 1 week from today. Please pre-save. Link is at the top. And let's go ahead and make some music. Visuals are fixed today. What should we start with? Perhaps we start with that Daltrick sample. And I don't really know how I want to process it. I know that I'm feeling upbeat today, so I want to try to make something upbeat. As usual, if you have questions as we are working today, please let me know in the chat. I'll do my best to answer them as we go. And of course, don't hesitate to answer each other's questions in the chat. All right, the original BPM is detecting at 140. All right, this is a pretty good sample. It's kind of like already dictating like a song though, you know what I mean? So I wonder how can we manipulate this to make it... I feel like that's the downbeat, so let me just go ahead and grab that. And set 1 of 1 there. Maybe not. What am I doing wrong? It's probably not warped properly. But I think I'm going to slow this down. Too fast. As much as we can do this without just completely destroying the sample. Probably. I'm not going to do too much with warp markers because it's going to get messy. But nonetheless, I think I'm going to grab Vocal Bender, which is a Waves plugin. And, okay, you all tell me if I'm crazy. But when I type the word vocal into my search bar here, Vocal Bender doesn't come up. If I type a Bender, it comes up. Am I wrong? Did I do something wrong? Who can say? What if we just... And what if we even cut this in half? Nope, that's not what I meant. And that sounds like really stretched. We can change the warp mode. Ooh. The Vocal Bender doesn't know what to do. That's fun. I kind of want to make like some kind of ambience out of this first. So I'm going to grab Hybrid Reverb. Like I said, the sample itself is already kind of dictating like a song. It's probably not the type of song that I want to make today. So why don't we just try to destroy it? Not destroy it, but you know. Just pick a random like impulse. Nice. And we could even freeze. That's chaotic. Let me tap that tempo in. $88, is that right? A little fast. That's close. Is it 85? It's very close, at least for that first phrase. Wow, that reverb is cool. So now, just to make this a little bit easier, we can hit that. It's 85. And I know that that is the next downbeat in my mind. So let's just do that. Now everything's linking up pretty good. This is going to be a downbeat here. All right. So now we have this kind of transposed sample. I'm struggling with compression tips and how to continually compress without losing too much, and possibly tips on shaping MIDI simpler clips. My trumpeting sounds like crap. Well, I would imagine a lot of that has to do with what are you doing to capture the trumpet sound? You know? How are you miking it? Trumpet is very complex sounds to capture anyway. And compression, less is more, especially if you don't know what you're doing. All right, and I'll just point out on that compression note, on my basic audio processing rack, I do have a basic compressor built in there with a 3:1 ratio and a threshold down around 28 dB. This is just to get things sounding even. It helps boost volume to a listenable level at some point, at a certain point, and it keeps everything kind of like not totally flat dynamically, but close to it. That's my basic setting and setup. Holy smokes! I forgot I had freeze on for compression. but less is more. I'm not an expert on compression, so I'm not the best person to ask. CLE says, please lose the monkey. It's a ripoff. Don't support it. With peace and love, I did a sponsored video on Drum Monkey. The only reason I did a sponsored video on Drum Monkey is because I think the product is actually good and can save you a lot of time as a producer. I'm not interested in having that discussion today. Other than the fact that you all see me use it all the time. If you don't like it, you don't have to buy it, which is this amazing thing. If you go to a YouTube video and somebody does something that you don't like or uses a product that you don't like, nobody is forcing you with a gun to your head to get it yourself. And the whole proposition about like, oh, is it worth the money, et cetera, et cetera. What's worth it to you and what's worth it to me are two different things. I don't have your income streams. I don't have your bills. I have my own income streams, my own expenses, et cetera. So I will make those judgments for myself, whether I want to spend $1, $10, $5, or $300 on a plugin, on a guitar, on a piece of art, whatever it is. So for that conversation, we're not talking about what things are worth because that is relative to you and what use you'll get out of it. With peace and love, if you won't get use out of it, then it's not worth it to you. But peace and love, don't come in chat and say, tell me, dictate to me what I should and should not do. Because I do not dictate to you all what you should or should not do. And in fact, in that video with the Drum Monkey, I did not dictate anybody that they should, that they have to go buy it. I made a suggestion. I did a demo with it. I titled the video that that totally changed the way I do drums. That's referencing the fact that you all have seen me on stream totally change the way that I do my drums over the past 6 months. That is what the title is referencing. And then this idea of the Drum Monkey layers onto that and actually solve the problem that I had already been trying to solve before engaging with the plugin in the video. So peace and love, I'm not interested. No, but they're ripping off fellow producers. Guess what? Peace and love. You go to a website and you want to buy something, you have that decision. You're getting too many emails from a company, hit unsubscribe. I'm not ranting about this today. I'm like literally not like having this conversation. Unethical? Every company you ever sign up for their email list. Is that unethical? I get about 5 emails a day from PayPal about special offers and credit cards and stuff. Is it unethical? No. I don't have to sign up for a PayPal credit card just because they sent me an email. In fact, I can unsubscribe to those emails if I want to. You could do that with anything in the production community. Is it a ripoff? If you bought something that's $300 and to you, it's not worth $300, it's your fault. If you watched my video, made a judgment assessment, and either said, oh, I like what TAETRO did in that video, that demonstration really sold it for me, and you made the decision to buy it, that is your decision. If you made the decision to not buy it, even more peace and love to you. That's great. I'm not here to tell you to buy stuff. I'm here to show you how I use stuff. And if you vibe with that, get it. Great. All right. Can we make music now? All right. So what else is going on in chat? Anyway. Oh, Joseph McCaffrey in chat, just in time for the rant. Where are the koi fish? All right, I guess one more thing before we get into the stream. So I can't show you the koi fish today, and I've been avoiding this, but let me show you why I can't show you the koi fish. The koi fish is not in the shot of the camera. I have to fix the setup. This is the other part of my studio. The camera's not supposed to be like that. Camera's not supposed to be like that. I don't know if you could actually hear me while I was talking. There we go. That's the other half of the studio, though, if y'all want to see it. I hope there wasn't anything NDA over there. I don't think there is. All right. Hi, Dave says, you rock, matey. Ignore the idiots. Well, I don't want to say anybody is... I wouldn't say anybody in chat is an idiot. I think it's like a valid conversation to have. And CLE was absolutely not being rude or anything. They were just kind of expressing something, and it's fine because it gives me the opportunity to respond. So I do want to make some music. I'll call the construction company about moving the koi pond. Yes, please get on that. The problem is the camera is attached to like a pipe, and the tape doesn't stick because it gets dusty. And yeah, I have it taped. I really like how this sample is sounding. I think we'll have a chance to actually use both kits today, the Majesty one and the Daltrek one. This is just a really cool melody. I wonder what I can do. I feel like I can like chop it more. I might try to use Buffer Shuffler. This is a Max for Live device. Wow, we got in early with a rant today. Thank you, Julio, for using the emotes. All right, that's Buffer Shuffler 2. I prefer Buffer Shuffler 1. I don't know why. So what this does, you'll see the step sequencer go in real time, and it's going to start manipulating the audio. And that's 100% wet. I usually do like to blend it a bit, though. Important to note that it's on this side of the reverb. Let's try doing it on the other side so that the chopping in the buffer shuffler is getting put through the reverb rather than the reverb getting put through the buffer shuffler. Getting a little bit messy, but I think one thing that I've been doing a lot is just like resampling and getting audio and trying to manipulate it from there. So let me just try that. The compression question too, by the way, like I threw my rack on here and I turned down the dry wet on the compressor because this sample is pretty much already compressed. I'm sure it already has some effects on it from Daltrek's original processing. All right, so overall, I think the buffer shuffler seems unnecessary, but let's try turning down the number of steps. All right, I like how that's sounding. I turned the smoothing up, but the annoying thing about buffer shuffler is it just continuously runs and it kind of messes with your undo history because every time a change is made in buffer shuffler, that's like another thing added to the undo history, and it's just kind of annoying to work with that way. So I'm going to resample this into track 25, rather track 26. And I just want to grab some audio of the buffer shuffler, let it run, mess with the freeze button and see what we get. So let's just run this, recording it into track 26. Here we go. Takes buffer shuffler a little bit to get the audio in. All right, so here we go. Max says, oh, members only Discord. I see now. Yes, we have a members only Discord. Become a member. You can get it. Any tier of membership, you get access to that Discord. And it's as easy as linking your YouTube account with your Discord. All right, so now that we have this might sound a bit cacophonous, but I know that there were some moments that I liked. And I wonder now, I'm going to just duplicate this drum rack. Another compressor thing. This drum rack is set with a high attack because it is meant for drums. But since I'm not putting drums in it at the moment, I'm going to go ahead and lower that. So I could chop this another way, but right now I'm just going to take random chops because I'm going to enjoy a little bit of randomness today, if you all don't mind. I just like those moments where it like kind of glitched, and I don't know if I'll actually be able to use any of this. I do like the sample how it's sounding now without the buffer shuffler, so we'll see what happens. This is kind of a really annoying way to do this. Yeah, that's a cool chop. Add that here, grab it in, and I'm gonna grab the one right before it, and then we'll call it a day. 5 chops is fine. 5 chops this time. Here we go. How do you all like how the studio is looking? Please let me know in the chat. Trying to make small improvements every day. Make it look a little bit better. Lighting, all that good stuff. I might just change this to gate for now. That one's got a lot going on in it. We can warp these. And we'll further manipulate these as we go, I think. I think one thing we can do is do a little fade in, fade out. Like those two right there are dope. Little fade in, fade out. Not too much. Just enough to not have an annoying click. And of course, now that we're in this and it's warped, we can do things like transpose. And I don't know if that sounds good or not. But again, let's continue to like just break this and add things to it to kind of give it, I don't know, some kind of unique sound. Maybe with some reverb tails, it'll sound good. That transposing it up like that does not sound good, in my opinion. All right, but this little riff that we've come up with here is not bad at all, I don't think. I'm going to turn off these tracks for now, just so we can record a quick little loop that will get us started and inspired. It's those 2 chops right there, right? So suddenly we like did all this randomness and we have something available to us. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, how's that little riff aside from being pretty off time when I played it? Actually, I think I got to change probably the velocity here. How do we like that? What's up, Sauce? Let's say you just got a MIDI keyboard and you're bad at playing piano. Would you recommend courses, free/paid? There's some. First of all, I have really good tutorials, I think, on my channel. The music theory series is a good place to start, especially the first video in that series, because it teaches you all about how to find a scale on your keyboard. And then what I highly recommend, once you have some basic idea, once you learn the note names, once you learn that basic idea of the scale, you should start learning some basic chord progressions. Learn the chords to songs that you like. So take a song that you like that's like pretty popular and easy to find on the internet, and just type in song title and chords. And when you find that, it's going to show you things like, oh, C major, A minor. And you're just going to, for each of those chords, you'll find that for the simpler songs, there's only 4 of them in a song, just played in different orders. You're just going to look up how to play C major, how to play A minor. You figure out where to put your fingers on the keyboard, then you start practicing along with the song. You do that for a bunch of songs, and now suddenly you're learning different keys, you're learning different styles, you're learning different types of chords. So I think that that's the way to go. Jillian says, I wish I could steal samples too without installing a virus to my computer. These samples will not give you a virus if you want to steal them. Head back to the beginning of the stream to see where we got them from. Just to trigger all the haters in chat, let me try to really quick generate a trap beat here. And I want to, for the most part, just get a pattern, and then I'm going to pick my own samples. So I want to pick a basic pattern. Little half speed feel. I kind of liked how that was going. That's really good for an intro, I think. And like I said, I want to probably, this is going to be, I'm going to work in drum rack, I guess, just for the ease of use here. But if I drag and drop this MIDI combined into drum rack, I can use that later. Let's let that hold for a minute, and let's just generate another pattern. All right, that's great. So I guess we are going to go for this little halftime speed at first, because I didn't have that in mind, but I think that's actually really good. That's 2 patterns. So you see how like you could, oh, I'm not even showing the screen, chat. What's happening? I'm trying to trigger you all with the drum monkey. So like every time this generates, it's like refreshing the samples and it's refreshing the pattern. And instead of grabbing the audio, which I sometimes do, actually more often than not I do, I'm just grabbing the MIDI and putting it into this empty drum rack thing, because now we can choose the samples, but I'll already have these patterns to start working with. Hi, Music Easel Cat. Nice to see you. Hi, Florian D. How you doing? I will get the Baradynamics DT990 earphones soon. Making music with them so much better. Greetings. Greetings to you, my friend in Germany. CLE says, I'm triggered. Okay, yeah, but I want to make like a trap beat based on this loop that I just made. And just to be able to quickly generate some trap patterns that I can now edit and add my own samples to is just like, for me, that's worth the price of the plugin. I'm not trying to sell it to you. I'm just telling you that is how I feel. So if I half this, oh, I'm dumb. So the audio that I'm hearing is from this. So now that I've generated some of that, we should pick some samples, some drum samples. Let me do this. And we're going to open up Splice. And we're going to find some cool kicks. So I muted the drum monkey because that just continues to play the audio of the pattern you generated. But now I'm going to work in this drum rack where I can drop my own collection of samples in. We want some hard hitting stuff. Splice is looking new, huh? Do you all see that? Oh, I actually really like that. I used it on a track not too long ago. I'm just going to put it in the kit up there so I can use it later. And let's make sure splice is not blasting my ears out. Now here, I'm obviously looking for one-shots. And genres, I'm looking for trap. And that's one. That's nice. That's not bad at all. Let's grab that kick. Let's now search for snare. Now, this is a complaint I have. Why? I want it to not reset the search. Is there a way that I can do that? Who can say? Anyway, that's a good sample for sure. I don't know if it's going to be the main snare. It actually probably could be. I do want like a snappy one. Not quite like that. More. I want something lighter. Not quite like that, but we'll see. Got a nice little rim snare there. All right, this is fine for snares now. I mean, the Boy Wonder ones are probably what I'm looking for. Let's go ahead and search hi-hat. And I'm not going to bother with the search terms. I like that a lot. So there's going to be one other step after we throw this all into the drum rack. And it's an important one, and I'll show you all what that is in a moment. Because right now I'm just throwing these onto these random spots in the drum rack, but that's going to cause problems for me in a second. You have to pay attention to the pattern that we already have. That could be fun. All right, let's stick with those samples for now. And now we have this first pattern, which it appears, let's fold it, has obvious kick. And what I noticed is the patterns start on C3. I want them to start on C1, so I'm just going to shift them down. All right, so clearly these samples are not on the pads that I need them to be. So for instance, this is probably meant to be a hi-hat. So, oh, that's not what I wanted. Let's go ahead and swap that out. So wherever my closed hi-hat is, I'm going to put that there. And I want this to be the main snare. Let's try the Boy Wonder snare on that hit. Oh, what's up, Majesty? Go crazy, go crazy, go crazy. We're about to put one of those Majesty vocal chops over the top of this. All right, I like that, but there's one hit that I'm missing here. Let me turn this on. Boom. Good. And this one here, I wonder if we could put another hi-hat instead. Oh, that's nice. I might add that there. So let's add this at the top. That's good. Now let's add a little faster rate hi-hat here. Actually, double that or something. Yes, Majesty's in the chat if you're not subscribed to Majesty's channel. Actually, can we drop some Go Crazy Majesties in the chat, please? Oh, I want that to be a kick there. We just need more kicks here. So this is kind of a slow, vibey track. Johanna, I miss you as well. But let me just try something. I'm gonna just copy this over so I don't lose it. Let me try to double time this. Whoops, let's do the whole thing, please. There we go. All right, that became like a little bit of a drum and bass feel, which is kind of cool. Chat, is this what we're doing? We were going for the half-speed trap vibe, but now... All right, anyway. Let's do that to this pattern. All right, so like in this case, obviously we need to shift this pattern to a hi-hat. This one probably. And the cool thing about this, I'm not trying to sell you a plugin, but when you drag the patterns in, you get this nice velocity. All right, anyway, I really like this. All right, so since Majesty's in the chat, let's go jump into the free vocal pack that she put out. I have no idea what key we're in, so we're gonna transpose. Let's find a good. That's pretty cool. All right, I'm just gonna start playing around and see what we can find. I like to grab parts of these phrases and manipulate them. That's a cool part. Let's do a little attack here. I gotta figure out what key we're in. So close. Too many notes. It's got that harmony in it, so I'm gonna try to find a... That's freaking dope. Let me see that one. Ooh, wait. Do we try to slice it? But then we're gonna have to transpose and find the key. You know, all right, I'm gonna not be lazy, chat. I'm gonna just figure out what key we're working in instead of making you all agonize over me doing it by ear. So I'm gonna listen. All right, we're in C sharp minor. So that all that means is since Majesty's thing is in C minor, we just have to transpose up one semitone and we should be in the right key. What do you all think? This is gonna be a vibe. What if we add a little bit of delay? Capture Biddy, please. All right. Music Easel Cat says your space looks awesome, has the lo-fi vibe going. Thank you. Yes, please don't forget, head over to Majesty's channel, download the free vocal chops. I also got the initial vocal chop, that is the main riff, which started as this. That's Daltric's sample. She was just on Ableton's One Thing. If you go to Ableton's channel and find her video, look in the comments, you can find the free samples. Wiley Audio Music Productions made it. With peace and love, what else can we do to these vocals? More vocal bender? Now I'm going to try this again, chat. Am I crazy? I think I was crazy before, unfortunately. That's a lot of fun. So now what we got to do is turn one off. I mean, I turned one vocal bender off. One with, one without. Let's group these together. The higher pitch one is like naturally a little bit louder. What's up, Tom Adams? How are you? Should we chorus it? I just feel like I want to thicken it up a bit or something. I have no idea like what kind of track this is about to be. Let's start setting up sidechain compressor. Great. That's a dope little melody there. I'm gonna bring these a little bit closer to center. All right, let's start lowering the volume on this. I wish, so I did this all in drum rack, which is fine. I don't love working in drum rack. I prefer to have the freedom of having them all on tracks. I wish there was something similar where I could pop this group open and see all the individual levels and stuff. Wiley says, yo, TAETRO, thanks to you and Beatober, I have hella tracks in the pipeline. Been away working on 2 EPs, releasing January 1st. Awesome, my friend. Congrats. That's dope. Tom says, vocal bender, guess I need to get that since it's on sale. Oh, it's on sale. Nice. I used to use Little Alter Boy, but Little Alter Boy actually introduces latency when you're doing live processing. So I switched to vocal bender. All right, we have lots of patterns here. I want to try something really quick. Turn off the buffer shuffler. Turn off the vocal bender for the moment. I remember initially we were trying to make some kind of like big ambient thing here, but we kind of abandoned that. When I'm feeling like I'm not going to know what to do, I just go like, oh, let's just make an ambient drone. Oh. I don't know what key this is originally in. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where's my operator? Operator's here. Let's solo this and let's solo this. That's in D minor. So we need to bring this down a half step. I didn't realize that we shifted the key. Oh, and do this the same thing. Boom. All right, so like that's obviously a little too much going on. So we're gonna just hold that in our back pocket for now. It's still an idea that we can use, but it doesn't need to happen when all this other stuff is happening. Dun, 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 dun. I'm just gonna move all this to the junk pile over here. We might want to pull from it later. Same with this. All right, so let's move this over as well. Move this over to bar 9 or something. And do this a little one by one. So let's start with this. No. With this. And then let's pull from some of these patterns and just see what's going on here. I know this one has a very fast pattern in it. LOL. All right, so basically what I'm doing is just trying to find I don't really want the kick or anything from this. However, we can use that nice shuffling hi-hat pattern. Boom. All right. I don't want to, I think what I need to do, the velocity like differences here are nice. That's what's making up the groove, but I want them all to come down a bit and just be a little gentler. And then, so we have this pattern, right? But let's reduce this pattern to a more basic form, like a just kick snare form. Here we go. Good. Why does this sound like a little bit off? I think I should make this legato and see what it sounds like. Because there are gated samples. I kind of don't love the way that sounds. I think it's because they're a little bit ahead. Let's lock that in on a grid. Oh, I think what it is the emphasis needs to be opposite of what I have it. It needs to be hard, soft, hard, soft. There it is. All right, that's much better, but now I need to make sure I use this correct loop here and here. Subtle, but it matters. All right, we got a little intro here. Wiley says if I had a nickel for every time TAETRO brought down the hi-hat levels. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm just sensitive to the hi-hats. So now let's copy this pattern. Hold on. We have some stuff to do. And we're probably going to add some synth layers to this. I think that's in order for sure. So now we grab this hi-hat groove and we paste it into this. Boom. We get rid of this stadium hit on that. We make ourselves a little 8-bar pattern, consolidate. What did I just do? I actually kind of like it without the high-pitched version, so let's save that for later. And the other thing I want to try here, because I wanted to thicken up those vocals anyway. Let's try a little doubler on here. I'm a fan. How do you all feel? I think we're just like, it's missing something and I don't know what it is. Let's play it back one more time. Chat, if you're enjoying the stream, please hit the like button. Please make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on. It's really important that when I post a video, that the first 24 hours does well, or else it doesn't get picked up by the algorithm. So that's why we talk about notifications all the time. I think it needs like a thick bass or something. Should we try it? And please go support to the artists that we stole from today, aka Majesty with that top line. Bunch more vocals for you to chop up there, and of course Daltric's initial chop, which became this. And if you do pick up their packs, please go spam their pages and be like, TAETRO told me about this pack or something like that. Shout it from the rooftops. I want it to be known. All right, anyway, I think something... All right, first of all, let me try a basic bass that I would normally use first, but I think I want something a little dirtier. I just don't want to be searching for basses the whole time. A riser, most definitely think an 808. You might be right on the 808 front. Before we do the bass, let's throw knock on the kick, because that's going to add a robustness for sure. I don't know why I just typed in kick. All right, this is Decap's plugin. Decap's the man, sent over this plugin. I have it on the kick now. Listen to what's about to happen to the kick. Wait. I am dumb. We don't want that on that. That's the vocal chop. We want it on this. Cool. And what key did I say we're in? We're in like C sharp minor, right? Come on, right there. Nope. There we go. Listen to it. Feel it. We don't need that much punch. Basic. Exactly, King Brewster. We don't need a clip either. That little bit of sub. mean, we can go a little bit more lo-fi with it too. Shave off a bit of highs from that. All right, here's what we're gonna do really quick is I need to make this a different color so I don't mistake it with drums. That's an ugly color. Peace and love. Let's go ahead and do this because I keep accidentally thinking that that is the drums. What I want to do is make a pattern that has a more active kick. Twice as fast here. And this here. This. Just a bit more of an active kick situation. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. That'll do. All right, now that we got that out of the way, I think overall this main sample can be wider and louder. Too loud. All right, bass time. All right, but like I said, I want this to be like, well, I don't know if I said this actually. I want it to be a more of a driven bass. Are there anything in the, No, this is not going to give me what I want. I don't feel like that's doing anything. Am I on the operator track? Chat. Please tell me I'm not dumb. I'm dumb. Did I mess the tuning up? If you were on the internet 10 years ago trying to make music, you were scouring trying to figure out how to do a bass wobble. All right, that was fun. All right, let's keep on going. What I said before, distortion. And I'm just going to turn that movement off. I don't know why I left it on. Let's go ahead and, yes, saturator. Oh. And maybe even like a bit of pedal, actually. Add more drive. Definitely have to turn sub on. That's fine. fun. Do you only stream on Thursdays? No, we are live Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. This month gets a little disruptive because it's the holiday month, but we will be live again on Saturday doing track reviews. So if you're not yet, become a member. Submit your music to the track review on Saturday. I'm messing up my neck with this viewing angle, chat, I gotta say. We are at double speed, that's for sure. Just gotta find the bass line. It's so close, but not quite there. One more time around. I'm so close. One more time, one more time. Please forgive me, chat. The simpler, the better. Yeah, really just straight up, the simpler, the better. I have to remind myself of that sometimes. And I don't like how basic this is, so let's just make it a little... Maybe speed it up. That's better. And let's legato these so they don't run over each other. You want to add the master chain to it real quick. Make it a little louder. Beat sketches master. Let's save, chat. What do you think about that? Love. Recordings 2021 December. Today is the 9th. 12/9/2021. All right, where are we at? Beat sketches master. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Just really crunch it up. See that? I like that because now we're basically only hearing the reverb of the high pitch. Yo, what's up, Tyler? How are you? I am liking this. I did not expect to make this kind of track today. Probably won't finish it today, of course, but I mean, this is cool. And let's say we wanted to copy the kick pattern and have a more active kick in this pattern. We can do that. You know what I'm noticing? This and this. Well, they seem actually... I don't know if it's the velocity. I think in general, I want the velocities to be the same, other than that last figure there. Let's do way less of a fade in there. All right. Spliffington says, "Hi, TAETRO. I have to say a sincere thank you for your work. Without you, I would never be where I am. Thank you so much for supporting my musical journey. You are changing my life for the better." Thank you so much, Spliffington. That really means a lot. I appreciate that. I appreciate the kind words, and I'm happy because that's what the mission of the channel is. Hi, Mr. G. Smith. How are you? How do we feel about this track, chat? I'm having a lot of fun. I'm gonna add maybe one more layer and then we'll call it a day. I don't know. Gonna add something from Analog Lab, I guess. Special reminder, if you're just tuning in and you do appreciate the channel and you do want to show some love, you can pre-save my track. It's pinned to the top of the chat. That comes out next week. Actually, you know what I want? Diva. I have been using so much Diva lately. It's probably one of my favorite plugins. Very good. Very good sounding plugin. Like this and this just first preset. I love how it sounds. There's a lot of reverb on this though. Let's see. Reverb. A little less wet. It actually needs reverb, but I'm gonna add my own in. All right, but I also need the sidechain, because that's going to help me just blend a bit better. Something about it is not gelling. Let's try just a couple different sounds. Hi, Drummy Geo. You're late. That's fine. You'll be able to watch from the beginning later. It does sound cool paired up with the bass. I just realized that that pitch bend started manipulating the compressor, which is not what I wanted. What key are we in? That's the sound, right? But what should the movement of it be, you know? All right, let's do this. I don't know what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. I think that's a loose idea, at least so I can keep that synth sound. Orion asks, how many MIDI keyboards do you have in total? I have no idea. All right, we throw a little beat repeat on here or something. All right, free vocal samples, good inspiration. Of course, this doesn't work when I want it to. All right, that's a lot of fun. I think we're gonna call it a day, chat, because this was a really fun track to make. Again, as we close out today, we'll chit and chat for a couple minutes here. The inspiration for this track came from our thievery of these free samples offered by friends of the show, Daltrick, who of course you can buy the wet vocal chop, which we of course just used. The original vocal chop by Daltrick sounds like, well, no, this is not what the original sounds like, but we started from here. I think we added some effects there. And then of course you can download that. You can download the full wet chopped vocals there. You can also download a what I would call a Daltrick NFT PNG. If you were hoping for the dry version of those vocal chops, they are not there. Peace and love. Maybe Daltrick will see that. And then Majesty. Head over to Majesty's channel. Let me move that over so you can see it. Majesty's channel, she's got about 1,000 subscribers. So every milestone, she's been putting out like different stuff. She's got a free hi-hat pack. She also has vocal stems that you can download for free. Free. Download for free. We love that. Peace and love, peace and love. We stole it. And you can get those vocal chops. I'll just preview them for you.
Don't front on me, baby.
I'm just going to play you that one because that's all you need to know. There's a bunch of vocal chops in there and it's free. So why wouldn't you get it? Of course, we took the vocal chop and ended up turning it into this group. Allison, thank you so much for the subscribe. Thank you for subbing. Appreciate the kind words. But yeah, grab those free sample packs from those artists and support those artists because they're great and they're friends of the show and they've both been on the show before. And they have great music of their own and great channels of their own, very educational stuff. My new track, Ghost, comes out next week. So next week on this day, we'll be streaming and my new track will be out and we'll celebrate. Maybe I'll open the project file and show you guys the behind the scenes of that. That will be a lot of fun. Please pre-save. If you do take value from my work, if I've helped you grow as an artist, or if you just enjoy the work, you can support for free by liking the video, subscribing, turning notifications on, and just giving me that one view every time I post a video by doing things like pre-saving a track. And then if you have the means to and you want to support monetarily, you can click the join button below this video and become a member. And that does help support me a lot. My members help sustain this channel. That's all the cool people with the cool badges in chat. And you get perks out of that too. Like every member gets a free sample pack right now. It's posted in the community tab. It's a mini pack. If you're a VIP member, you get the full ritual sample pack for free. That's in the community tab. And when I finish a new sample pack that I'm working on, members VIP will get that for free. And everybody who is a member gets to submit music for the track review stream, which is on Saturday. So let me actually make that live right now, so you can all head to it and set your reminder. Actually, can I do it from that page? Back. Here, chat, you can see it happening in real time. I don't think this will dox me. But yep, that's going to be on Saturday, December the 11th. Let's go ahead and put that from private to public. So when you leave here, you can head over to that. And if you are a member, you can start submitting your music over on Discord now. So thank you all so much for joining. That's going to be it for today. Again, this is what we made today. I had a lot of fun doing it. But peace and love. I'll see you all on Saturday. I hope you have a good rest of your day and a good Friday. Show some love on social media. I did just post some new painting content. If you want to see what I've been up to with my paintings, over on my Instagram, instagram.com/TAETRO. Thank you all so much. You all are great. Appreciate you hanging out with me today on stream. And we'll see you all next time. But for now, that's going to be it. This has been TAETRO. Have a good one.
Thank you.